Connecting emotionally is what I really want to focus on here because that's secret number one. Developing brand champions is all about the feels and developing an emotional connection. So when you think about how you've crafted your brand promise, do you think it's built on building satisfied customers or loyal customers? And do you even think that there's a difference? From a business perspective, there's a huge difference. Customer satisfaction is a backward-looking metric. It only measures whether someone was happy about your product, your service, or an interaction in the past. It doesn't tell you anything about their future intent. Now, loyalty is a forward-looking metric, and the most important information for the success of your business is that which is forward-looking. Loyal customers are going to continue coming to your business. They're going to refer friends and family and business associates to your business, and they'll bypass your competitor to come to your business. The business difference is paramount. So how do you create loyal customers versus just creating satisfied customers? And that gets down to forging that emotional connection. It's the difference between liking something and loving something. And when I think about that, I think about Starbucks and coffee. And I'm a loyal Starbucks customer. I love Starbucks. When I talk about Starbucks, I don't talk about liking their coffee, and I don't describe the way that it tastes. When I talk about Starbucks, I say it makes me happy. I talk about how it makes me feel. When I talk about Dunkin' Donuts, I say they have good coffee. I'm always completely satisfied by it. I can't think of a time when I was dissatisfied, but I will gladly drive past multiple Dunkin' Donuts in order to get to a Starbucks, even though I know I would be completely satisfied. So the question becomes, how do you make your customers feel as passionately about your brands as I feel about Starbucks? How do you make your customers love you instead of just liking you? And that all comes down to crafting that brand promise that's going to connect with your customers and then keeping that promise with your customer experience. When you craft a brand promise, some of us naturally jump into data and use data, while others want to jump straight into how you want your customers to feel. And the ideal scenario is one where you consider both and have them intertwined in what you might call a head and a heart approach. Our brains are made up of two different parts. One part controls logic, and the other one's going to drive our emotions. And as humans, the strength of our emotions overrule logic. So both are very important. The ideal brand positioning is going to create a deep engagement with the audience through powerful emotional drivers, but always be supported by logical benefits, allowing customers to rationally justify their decisions. In fact, Harvard Business Review research shows that emotionally connected customers can be 50% more valuable on average. So even though we're talking about feelings here, we're also talking about dollars and cents.